Hey guys, welcome to the current station, Lunar Trophy Season number 8. We have two series lined up for today. Both of them will be elimination matches, as Mentality Monsters lost to Direborn yesterday in the upper bracket finals. Now we have Team Kicked, who have advanced after defeating Team Nexa. Now they have to play against Team Six Cats, who also advanced from the lower brackets. I'm joined by Yuheng. As the Yuheng, you're the expert in Southeast Asia. You're also a rank 150. I checked before we created the lobby, and before we entered the lobby. Who do you think is gonna win this?
It's a bit hard for me to tell, just by looking at the draft. But I personally prefer Team Six Cats. I do feel like they're a better team in this matchup. But it's Dota 2. We never know until the game end, because that's the beauty of Dota. There's a lot of things that could happen. Even we have the data, the statistics to support a team that have higher chance to win the game, but we can only tell. We can only know after the game ends who's the better team.
Speaking about the draft, though, Six Cats, I mean, they packed quite a punch in that early game with the Viper against the Storm Spirit. Should definitely be dominating that lane. And then you also have that lone druid insta-pick by Team Six Cats. Team Kick did not ban that out. And if you're a lone druid, right, it becomes so easy to take down the Keeper of the Light, the Storm, the Ringmaster, nearly everyone.
Yeah.
And you also have a Lion running around with that Finger of Death. So I do think that Six Cats should, at the very least, be dominating the early game with this Viper.
Yeah. So they have the Viper, like you say, to dominate the lane. I assume this might be the mid Viper, and the Lion is the answer to the early Storm Spirit pick. Lion is one of the best disable now. Has the stun, and then he has the Hex, just a solid disable to catch most of the Spirit hero. And here they're gonna double down with the extra control, Ravish, the anchor from the Thunder Shot. A pretty solid team fight control, just to make sure they have the extra disable to shut down the Storm Spirit. Also, the AoE control is gonna make it harder for the Ringmaster to stand in a better position to use the F-Skip Act, the box, to save someone, because the AoE from a Ravish is pretty big, and it's gonna be hard for the Ringmaster to find a good angle, to find a good position to cast his spell. Good pick so far from Six Cat. Even they pick some like not very popular type of hero in the meta, but it's great against team kicked heroes.
And I really like the Tidehunter versus the Storm. This is something that my team has also practiced time and time again. It's just so simple. You get the shard, Storm can't tap away. And, a Blink shard Tidehunter build, it becomes very difficult for the Storm to target that anchor down. Kick don't actually have the heroes to target that anchor too for the Storm Spirit, right? The Ringmaster, the Keeper of the Light, not exactly known for their right-click potential. Dawnbreaker is going to be flying into the team fight, so it just leaves the Storm Spirit all alone against that anchor. I assume he's going to be going for the earlier BKB, so then he might actually struggle with damage issues. It really does feel like Kicked are boxed into this very awkward corner here. What is the way out? What is the answer for their carry pick?
5 seconds remaining.
For the carry pick, maybe they need someone that could dominate the Tidehunter lane, since they already saw the Tidehunter reveal on 6 Cat. So it's going to make it easier for Team Kick to have a better carry pick. And 6 Cat already banned out two heroes that are really good against Tidehunter in the lane. The first one is going to be the Slug and Necroforce. These two heroes, they can just solo the lane against the Tidehunter.
5 seconds remaining.
I'm thinking about Ursa or like something that could just solo the lane against the Tidehunter so they could free up the Ringmaster a bit more in the first 2 to 5 minutes. Because like Storm Spirit's gonna have a hard time against the Viper. But if the carry can free up the position 5, maybe the position 5 can help out the mid lane a little bit more. By picking a strong carry here should be the way for Team Kicked. I'm looking at Monkey King, Ursa, those kind of like lane dominator hero, but those kind of heroes that are not popular now in the meta. Maybe they can go back for Morta, I don't know, but they also need to deal with the launch. If they want to plan for the later game, they can go for Lifestealer for Team Kicked. And 6 Cat's gonna pick the carry first. I mean, sorry, they're gonna pick the next hero first. So Team K also can just wait for the last pick. Wait for the full draft review on 6cat, and then they can go for the final pick.
I mean, 6cats will have the first pick. Will have the pick first, but they do only have to pick up a support. Now, would you see them prioritize some defensiveness or some aggression because they already have the Lion? I would imagine something like a Tusk's band. Let's see. I mean, they'll go up the Winter Wyvern. Okay, that does solve a lot of your problems, and it's also a great pick against the Storm Spirit, who wants to be zapping in, but then Cold Embrace comes out. You can't really find the kill.
Yeah, Wyvern has a pretty high win rate recently. It's one of the highest win rate in the support position. The Cold Embrace just gives too much value with very little mana cost, but he heals so much. He heals more than like most of the healing spell at level 1. It's just so value. Also, it's just block most of the physical damage during the Cold Embrace. It's pretty good. I like that Winter Wyvern last pick from 6cat. Also some team fight potential, some setup, some turnaround, and also piercing behavior control. It's pretty good versus hero like Dawnbreaker. The last pick here for Team K is gonna be the Jet hero, and oh what?
Okay, that's not the Jet hero that I was expecting. In fact, no, Jet's going to go on that Storm Spirit because they decide to rotate around. There's just too much against that Storm Spirit on that mid lane against the Viper, so they stick to the Sniper on the mid lane, who should be having a relatively decent time. I don't know if this changes anything for their mid to late game because you still have to contest against that Lone Druid, and the Sniper doesn't exactly help you with that.
Sniper, there's not a lot of good answer from 6cat to deal with the Sniper until they have Blink, they have Shadow Blade somewhere to get on top of the Sniper. I guess this Sniper pick is okay. At least he can have some good time against a Viper in the mid lane. Compared to Storm Spirit mid, Sniper mid is a bit better. Might not be the best, but still pretty okay because you have Sharpnel to push up the wave, and then you also trade better with the hate shot. So Sniper is definitely a slightly better hero than the Storm Spirit against a Viper in the mid lane. And Storm Spirit carry is something that we haven't seen for a long time. I remember like a few months ago, we see some pro player that run Storm Spirit on the safe lane, which is not bad. The hero still need farm, right? The hero builds Soul Ring, they build some mana item, and he just keep farming from the jungle. I guess it's a pretty good setup with this draft for Team K. I like it.
So, I mean, since you're saying that it's a pretty good draft for Team K, do you think, now that we see the full 5v5, who do you think is stronger on paper?
Fought to tame the lion.
6cat, I'll still go for 6cat. I do think that I believe in them, and I do think that they're the better team. Even the team kicked heroes, they look pretty good here on Babel, but I will still prefer the Dire lineup here on 6cats because they have the set more all-rounded hero. They have good team fight, some AoE, good control, some good disable, and they have Winter Wyvern. There's a lot of potential to turn the fight around, and they also have the OP broken bastard hero, which is the Lone Druid. So I'll give a pretty high chance to 6cat to win this game.
Why does the Spirit Bear have a ponytail? Like, have you ever seen anyone make a ponytail out of an animal's fur? Sounds absurd. Sounds like there's some animal cruelty going on here, Yuhang. They do have a stand-in on Team Kicked, right? Travis, I haven't really seen him before. We'll see what he can do. Of course, he is just on a support position. Maybe not the most impactful of roles, but he does play a very vital or pivotal role for Team Kick right now because he's the one that's coming in with a save mechanism against that Viper, against the Anchor that when it eventually comes out, and against anyone entangled by the roots of BO3's bear.
Yeah, definitely. Ringmaster plays a really important role this game. He's the only, if you don't count the Dawnbreaker ulti, he's the only hero that could save with the Escape Act. So his positioning, his spellcasting has to be on point to be useful this game. And Ringmaster is definitely one of the best support right now in the meta. I really like this hero because the Tart, it dealt so much damage in the lane. It trade so good against most of the support. And he also has a team fight cow control with a very low cooldown Wheel of Wonder. Just a good hero. Oh, nice deny.
Yeah.
On the range hit. That's a pretty big deal.
They're just gonna tip Young G here. But who do you think wins this safe? Okay, never mind. Yona gets picked apart. Normally, you have a rotation to take out the Viper early on. I think Playhard was attempting to do just that, but they just lost their sniper.
Yeah, I saw the Keeper of Light has no TP. I assume he TP to the middle, trying to help the sniper. But really good set on the middle. Usually people do it on the Viper, but this time they support the Viper to kill the sniper, which is a pretty good start because we already talked about this matchup. The sniper will have a hard time dealing with the Viper. Oh, look at the middle. If he die once more time here, Yona lane will be done.
Oh, okay. He does have the Fairy Fire, but is sticking out. BB just needs one more right click, won't be able to get it done, but Yona is now very low on his HP. The same can be said for Never Die, but Jed gets hit by the Gush, and now needs to be careful. Earth Spike comes out, and one Anchor Smash. KNP will take Jed away. Play Hard will try to run away, will be successful in that regard, but not too good of a start for Team Kicked.
Yeah, losing the mid laner, now losing the carry Storm Spirit. Also, Keeper of Light is 20% HP. The lane started really well for 6cat right now.
That kind of
Viper did get some.
Yeah.
The Viper did get some mango in the middle, so that he could keep spamming his poison attack. And once he hit level 3, I assume he will go for another Q attempt on the sniper because it doubles the DPS. Also increases, also double the movement speed slow for the poison attack. He's gonna hit level 3 now after this creep, and yeah, it's gonna go aggressive on Yona.
Yona doesn't have the boots of speed. I would imagine that against the Viper, you create the early boots of speed. But so far they haven't done that. It's 9 and 0 over on the top lane, taking in some damage. Travis is going to be rooted down by the Spirit Bear, but I don't know if Young G can get the skill he caught. Another root comes out on towards Travis, but DO6 unable to actually micro his bear, and in fact might just die himself. The hammer comes knocking down on this, in fact, the main hero, and he will take out the knife damage from Travis. They find the carry kill on 6cats.
Yeah, that's a pretty big kill, and they also isolate the Winter Wyvern, so he couldn't use the Cold Embrace to save the Laundry. And that's a pretty good play at the start. They just isolate the Wyvern somehow, and then he couldn't heal the carry, and that's how they kill the Laundry. I didn't expect they would get a kill in this lane, but yeah, if Wyvern slightly closer to the Laundry, maybe they can save the bear or the Laundry. Oh, bottom.
KNP, he isn't exactly having a terrific time. Never Die also choosing to tango up will eat that Storm Remnant damage. So there does seem to be a bit of shakiness in how 6cats are actually playing this, despite of the early game advantage they were able to get. Lost hits though, they're pretty much going evenly. I'm surprised that the Viper doesn't actually have more lost hits than the Sniper does. Like, BB is quite far behind.
Yeah. Even the first blood, the first kill in the middle looks like it's not enough. They might need one more kill for Viper to maybe win this lane. Oh,
I think Never Die is pretty much dead too here. One last right click comes in, and Jed will be able to secure that kill. Team Kicked, despite of the disadvantage they had, they are pretty comfortable in how this game is going for them.
Yep, now they are slowly recovering. All the 3 Radiant core, they're on top of the CS ranking. They got some kills on the side lane. And the Sniper also is gonna get it's gonna have a better time as he get higher level. It's gonna outtrade the Viper with a headshot. One more shot though, into a few light click might be able to kill BB in the middle. But good thing is Viper has the boost of speed first, so he might be able to outrun the Sniper now.
I mean, yeah, but outrunning the Sniper just to save your own skin is not the optimal position that you want to be in as the Viper, right? They picked this hero to dominate the lane, and right now, he isn't doing much domination.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say too. He's just not dying, but he's not winning. Maybe he can wait until level 6 or the first night time. Hope for the support rotation to get a kill on the Sniper.
And I am surprised that first rotation, that the rotations aren't coming in, right? You have this line, you have such a strong, powerful pick to rotate into the mid lane. The Hex plus the Impale, 4 seconds or of additional time to find some that lockdown. As they make a play on Jed, but the mid lane is BB in trouble. Travis once again securing the kill with that overtime damage. Yona will possibly, very close on his HP and doesn't actually take out the burn. BB pings him out, but unfortunately, there are, you don't get any reward for effort points here, not in Dota.
Yeah, I think it was 2 HP on Sniper, thanks to the Fairy Fire. He bought an extra Fairy Fire. Without that, I think he would die to the Viper Poison attack damage. Apply from Ringmaster again. Good rotation. During the first night time, they gang the Viper, kill him another time.
Bot lane, Jed is in a bit of a bind. Gold Embrace comes out towards Never Die, keeping him safe, and they find the Earth Spike. KNP, though, will take out the Illuminate damage, as Playhard does find a return kill, but overall, very worth it for 6 cats.
Yeah, pretty good kill on the Storm Spirit. And they also bring 3 heroes here to pressure bottom, because Launcher can just solo the Dawnbreaker right now. And there's a catapult wave. I wonder if they want to apply more pressure. Oh, looks like Tahanda is gonna go to the middle.
Baby once again in big trouble. You do have 9 NC coming in with the Gold Embrace. That means Travis has to get back. But once again, if Yona with an amplified damage rune, so you can't really do anything other than help your Viper survive. If you're 6 cats, who do you pressure? The Sniper or the Storm Spirit in that early game? Who do you want to shut down?
Sniper should be the easy target. It's always easier to gang the mid lane, especially against hero like Sniper, who don't have any escape ability. And also because mid lane, there's a lot of angle we can attack from. Oh, we're gonna see some action on the top shrine. Okay,
it's a Spirit Bear, Yuhang. I feel like whenever we see action from a Spirit Bear, it's just disappointment overall. Like we don't want to be seeing the Spirit Bear be able to do these things. And where I'm personally really happy that Youngji found the Spirit Bear kill. As unbiased as I have to be as a caster, every single time a Spirit Bear dies, I am happier for it.
Yeah. Forget to mention that the Ringmaster Taunt actually really good versus the bear, because it does percentage-based damage. And also the extra slow and the extra percentage damage is just very effective against Launcher bear, because the bear has very high HP. It does more damage if you use a taunt on the bear.
Travis seems to be in a bit of a pickle scenario. Earthspike will land on him by Never Die. They will find the right clicks and take him down. Now, do they pressure the tier 1 topper? BB certainly says no. He will just teleport back to his mid lane, where there is a regeneration rune on that top side. Oh, BB, he found plenty of poison attacks on BB, and I think, or rather, the Sniper. BB will be able to find a solo kill. However, Young G will come down with a Solari Guardian to take down BB. Finally, we do see some action, but the thing that's worrying me, Yuhang, is despite of these small kills that they are able to get, it's still a 2,000 net worth advantage now built up for the Radiant side.
Yeah, they get some good kill in the lane, and they also dominate in terms of last hitting. But the top lane tower is actually getting pressure a lot by the bear, and Wyvern might be going down here, but that's fine, right? They rotate a lot hero for this with the Wyvern kill.
Yeah, the kill should be... Travis certainly has found so many of these kills with that overtime damage, but Yona, he teleports towards that bot lane, and they take down KNP. What was supposed to be an acceptable end result by only the Winter Wyvern dying, they lost their offlaner as well.
Yeah, that's a great rotation from the Sniper. Normally we don't expect Sniper rotate to bottom, but because Storm Speed is level 7, and he can keep applying the slow by keep casting his Spot Lightning with the Overload, slowing down the Tidehunter, buy time for Sniper to come in to do the damage. Oh, Tidehunter might be going down for a second time here if he's not careful.
Doesn't have the Ravage. I think he used it before in his earlier death, and now he has nowhere to really go. Assassinate being charged up, but I don't think KNP will fall. Jed had no more mana to pursue that. Actually had one more zap, but I'm surprised he didn't actually go for it. BB now had to rotate in to save their Tidehunter, who is possibly going to jungle, but eventually he'll have to go back. 4,000 of a lead now, Yuhang, and this is against a Viper, right? Viper isn't one of those heroes that comes to my mind for his comeback potential.
Radiant's top tower
Lion might
is
be
under attack.
in some trouble here. Okay, go for the TP out. Nice TP out. But the sniper
Assassinate?
ulti. Ooh, that was
very
close.
Yeah, that was very close. Played Lion. Have you seen Matrix?
Oh, not yet.
If you haven't seen Matrix, I suggest you watch Matrix. Topside, Youngji. Oh, Savage Roar actually doesn't push Youngji back for a while. This deal 6 with that Solar Bind. Skull Embrace will actually result in his own demise. They may not be able to protect him. Assassinate would have been the guarantee, but Youngji able to secure the kill, and now they turn their attention towards 9NC. The Wyvern will fall to 2 very quick kills, and Team Kicked on a 5,000 net worth advantage.
Okay, the Radiant supports. They are making better rotation, applying pressure on the weak link really well. Also, you haven't seen Lion make any good movement on the maps right now.
Tower is under attack.
I would like to see like Lion try to mirror the movement of Team Kick support because like the support they're really making all this thing done by rotating, by create a space, and they are able to take down this tier 1 tower top already thanks to all this good rotation from the support. Player also applying a lot of pressure, not just in the mid lane. He also like now able to like push out the top wave, farms the jungle, just make it harder for 6cat to play the map.
Dire's top
By doing this, they have like a 5,000 gold advantage already, and the game will get harder because Stormbreaker has ulti now, which means it's not easy for 6cat to make any move to the other lane because the counter initiation will always come in from the Solar Guardian. Maybe they can try to gang or go on the Dawnbreaker, but also looking at their heroes, Viper is a hero that not really good in making a movement. Okay, they also smoke under the Observer Ward. This is gonna be very awkward. Let's see who they're gonna run into.
Well, I don't think they're gonna run into anyone because, like you mentioned, they smoked right underneath an Observer Ward. So if I have a Travis, I'd just get back right now, and he will.
Radiant are scared.
These rotations certainly seeming very awkward as Jed and Playhard, they tried to get or catch that Winter Wyvern, who will go across the gate. These are very awkward observer wards that Dire have placed down. I get this observer ward near the gate, but this usually happens in the early laning phase, not when the laning phase has already ended. There's that Solar Guardian. BB will just get whiplashed. They were able to take Yona out though. Never Die made short of it, and maybe there's going to be something more, but no. The Viper and the Sniper just die. Overall though, I would imagine between a Viper and a Sniper dying in the early game, I would actually imagine that the Viper's death is more costly, especially since it's going to be followed up with Youngji going on a 9NC, takes him out, KNP, no Ravage, or rather, the Ravage is available, but doesn't want to use it just to be able to escape like he did last time around, but if he doesn't use it, he's just going to get taken out. 3 deaths for just the 1 Sniper.
Yeah. And they're about to lose this mid tier 1 tower already. Sniper respawn with full health and full mana. And they're about to take this mid tower down. The game is gonna get harder and harder. We talk about the Solar Guardian counter initiation. They almost saved the Sniper, but unfortunately Finger from the Lion come in, did kill the Sniper. Overall, still a good trade for Team Kicked. Not just they get more kills, they also get the mid tier 1 tower. And the next gang is gonna be harder because Sniper is getting stronger and stronger now. The support also has more level. Travis has 1 point now on the box, so if he's there, he might be able to keep the Sniper alive in some situation. And the problem for the line is they also have very slow tempo heroes. They need time to farm. Their hero can't remake move until they get more items. And by trading farm, I don't think it's gonna beneficial a lot to the Dire heroes because the Radiant team, they are playing the bigger map. They also have the stronger hero in pick off, in counter initiate. I kind of worry now for Dire team.
Yeah, I mean the BB doesn't even have that Mage Slayer. Even when he gets to that Mage Slayer, Yuheng, I'm going to be wondering in my mind, can he really dish out right clicks? Like, how many poison attacks can he dish out before he just dies? Unless this Ravage comes in a good spot, they're not going to be able to take or initiate a team fight. But even that Ravage, I mean, KNP, he wants to get that Aghanim Scepter, but 14 minutes in, he only has that one component. They're not just behind, they're really far behind.
Yeah, and kill a Wyvern here. That's a easy pick off, but that's okay. I say that's a good death because Wyvern, he tanked the gang for the launch, but there's a really good observer watching the bear movement now, so you need to be careful. You need to farm towards his base now after they saw the Wyvern death. But again, the Dire, they're playing a smaller map. has lesser farm on the map.
is under attack.
I don't feel so good right now for Dire. I'm not sure how they're gonna recover from this situation. Maybe they can play with their ulti or go for a smoking after they complete one big item. But there's no like game-changing item coming up anytime now. Mid Slayer is not gonna help. Tidehunter Scepter is not that game-changing, I feel. And also Laundry takes a long time to come online. You need to get Miona and then he need to wait for the Scepter. That's like
Yeah, one of the things that my carry player, one of the things that Yobber told my offlaner, you know, if your Tidehunter is having a bad game, stop going for these big flashy items like the Aghanim Scepter. Just go for the Blink Aghanim Shard, because at least then you can do something for your team. Because right now, even if KNP gets his Aghanim Scepter, Yuheng, does that really change anything for Six Cats?
I kind of agree with that point. I also see the reason why you say that, because you want to like use the goal we have right now turn into fighting power as soon as we can. That's why getting the small item can be useful. But right now, the rest of the team they're not fighting. I mean, they're not winning the fight. Even we have the small item now, I don't think they are winning. They will be able to win the fight. But maybe Aghanim Scepter is gonna help him to push our wave a bit faster. Also, it has some defense or the push potential can be used too. I think I lost another man.
Yeah, I mean it's they can't show up to the fight.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat, Bracker, says that he doesn't believe you when you say you haven't seen The Matrix, Yuheng. It is a very unbelievable thing. Like, Matrix is like, it's a really old movie, but it has who's that actor that everyone really loves? Keanu Reeves, right? He was in The Matrix. You should watch The Matrix today, Yuheng, today.
Okay. I'll watch it after finish casting today.
You know, otherwise we can't have the grand finals. Otherwise, you know, these teams, I'm gonna tell them, we need to wait for Yuheng to watch The Matrix. As BB, he somehow has decided to be alone against that sniper, against the three. The two others at the sniper that were protecting that sniper, and he's just gonna die. He wants to defend this tier 2 tower, but I think Six guys realize, at least their remaining players, that you can't defend this tower no matter how much you want to.
Yeah, they shouldn't come back here anymore. They can just let the sniper take down all the tier 2 and then just give all the map away instead of giving more kills. I feel like maybe it's better to just like let them have the objective instead of going back to defend the hard lane, because they can't fight at all. They can't deal with the sniper. They don't have the items to do so, and it's better to use this time to get some farm on the map, and hopefully they pray for the next big item house by able to win the next fight on the high ground. I guess that's the best bet for the Dire team, for 6cat right now. Just farm and pray for the high ground fight.
Ringmaster also has a Blink Dagger, so we haven't really considered the big items that, you know, while 6 guys are trying to scavenge for those items, the Radiant side, Team Kick had the luxury of building up whatever they want. Now you have a BKB on Youngji, you have the Sanjin Kaya as well as the Witchblade flying out towards Jed, and the Sniper has that Mjolnir as well as what I would assume would be the Dragon Lance. 9NZ going to get caught. Jed actually catches KNP, and again, vital decision. Does he use the Ravage right now? It won't change anything, so he will decide not to. KNP and 9NZ will fall. Ironically, both those kills in the hands of Yona. As Jet continues to zap forward, DO6 has been caught. He will be able to make his way out. Oh no, he can't even use his true form. They will find and rip apart that Lone Druid too, and that's 3 entire kills in the time span of less than 30 whole seconds.
Yeah, they lost the bottom tier 2, and Team Cake just stripped the map from the bottom to the top area, kick out whoever they see, kill whoever inside, and they're about to lose this map, and also maybe they will lose the Aegis too. Oh no, losing Viper under tier 2 kills.
Yeah, I mean, the Golden Wraith is
so
trying to do something, but 9NZ, he has an impossible job of trying to protect this Viper. Not in the circumstances that we see. Now we see KNP's Aghanim Scepter. You look at that. You know, at least he has the whoosh against the Radiant team.
Yeah, I can keep gushing with the Aghanim Scepter. At least a push out way from a safer distance. It looks very impossible for the Dire team to come back now, but I do feel like they still have a silver lining hope on the high ground fight.
Is it
Oh,
made
no,
of silver though, Yu Hang? Like if you're KNP, do you feel the silver lining right now?
Oh no.
Dire's
Poor
middle
Hunter.
tower is under attack.
Like he has a shark head, but he doesn't feel very sharkish. Like he I don't know. Tormentor is also going to be picked up. No, it's not a bad Tormentor game. Unless it goes to the Ringmaster, then it's pretty much worthless shard upgrade. But it goes to Play Hard. So now he has... What does this shard even do? Okay, 2 Solar Bind charges and the 100% increase on the Illuminate heal. That is pretty good.
Yeah, this Keeper of Light is one of the best healer now in Dota 2. It's like the...
Radiant
I'm not sure if you remember the patch when Pugna is OP, when he can just life drain to give mana.
Dire's courier.
Now
Yep,
this
I
patch,
remember that.
Keeper of Light is the new Pugna now. He can give a lot of heal from the Spirit Form Blast, and then he also give a lot of mana from the Chakra Magic. So basically the new meta of Pugna is so strong, also has a lot of potential into the later game when he built into the Scepter for some extra crowd control. And with this Holy Locket build, he just amplified his Illuminate Blast heal a lot more. And also it's an AoE heal. If everyone just stand in line within the blast range, it just heals so much in the fight. Like 500 for one blast if everyone stand in a line. That's a lot.
It does seem like
Lion's
there
going
will be another team fight. Jed zaps forward, wants to grab up the line, but immediately hexed up. But the Solar Guardian is always going to be there. Comes crashing down on KNP as he has the Ravage. Needs to use it for his team, but the Lion's already dead. BB will drop down that Viper Strike as KNP is trying to come in, but he will die without the Ravage ever having been coming out. It is now going to be BB who will fall. 9NZ will die as well, and if you are 6 cats, you may as well call it right now, because if you aren't even committed to drop the Ravage down to save your team, I don't think they have any fight left in them.
Yeah, there's no damage output. I know it's hard to not press a Ravage, but pressing a Ravage there just put the spell on cooldown, which means the next push from Team Cake is gonna be a lot easier. They can just go high ground if the Ravage is down. They want to use it when there's a bear around. They want to use the Ravage when there's a damage output around. I think that's okay to keeping the Ravage there. But the bear still haven't come online. Still need like one more component to finish Aghanim Scepter.
Does the Aghanim change anything though? Again, I feel like we're in a similar question. I know that you're going to make the Aghanims because unlike your offlane, your mid, and your supports, the carries don't actually have that freedom in decision making to change their itemization. You'll need that Mjolnir Aghanim Scepter for your bear regardless if you want to or not.
Yeah.
But
Dire's top tower
I don't know if the Aghanim Scepter on the bear helps him. Like they're 22,000 behind at a 22-minute mark.
Yeah. It's just so hard to play from behind right now in Dota 2 because when we lose the lane, we also lose all the towers, which means we also lose the potential to secure the rune to contest a roche, to access to all the neutral camp outside, and then which means we're also not getting the neutral items. We are not getting the shrine, and slowly but surely, we might just lose the game on the high ground fight. But high ground fight is the other chance for the losing team to recover to come back. Okay, they lost a bet again. He has no resummon for the next 50 seconds. So without the bear for the next 50 seconds, maybe Team Cake can go for another high ground push. And to answer the Scepter question on the Spirit Bear, but without the Scepter, the bear is not a hero. The non-true bear without Scepter is not a hero in game. But even now with the Scepter, he's still very far behind in terms of network. If he has a Shadow Blade right now, maybe it's still a chance to maybe get a kill on Sniper, but now he stands no chance. Without the bear, without Shadow Blade, there's just no way to get on top of the Sniper.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's top tower
No Blink Dagger for KNP, but he is teleporting back, so they will have to make do with what they have. Losing their tier 3s right now. Yona is a sniper, so if you want to plant the Ravage down on him, you're gonna try and find a way to go in deep.
Yeah.
It just looks really hard. They don't have too many team fights left in them as Jed will just zap in forward. BB to get hit by the Cat Cold Embrace, trying to save his life, but BB is just dead. Solar Guardian is also going to come down now, and KNP, he might just die without that Ravage. He has gone down. It's a good game. Well played call will come out before they even have any semblance of a team fight. It will be Team Kicked who will acquire the first game win. And I don't know what the hell we just saw, Yu Heng, because Six Cats, this was their worst performance in the entire tournament so far.
I have to give it to Team Cake, the draft adjustment by putting the Storm to the safe lane and set up a better last pick with the last final pick Sniper. I think it kind of outdraft the 6-cat lineup. I also didn't expect they would do that with the Sniper last pick by putting the Storm to the safe lane. That's a really, really good adjustment coming from Team Cake. And also they play the lane really well. Rotation from the support, they are very on point. And they just totally dumpster the TIE Hunter and Viper lane, and the transition into the mid game is gonna be a lot easier. They also snowball the advantage. Team Cake, they look really good here. All the movement, the team play decision, they also keep applying pressure when they are ahead. By taking down all the tier 2 tower with the sniper, just solid performance coming from Team Cake.
Well, I mean, Team Kick definitely, I will give it to them. They did play it really well. Not only the adjustment, but how they actually, considering they lost their Storm very early on, they lost their Sniper. We're almost gonna lose a Sniper without him having a teleport, right? But coming back into it is a lot more impressive. Six Guys were not able to do the same thing, despite, ironically, things working out for them in the early game. But we'll see what will happen. I do think this might just be a very clean 2-0 considering how both teams are playing. But again, like you pointed out at the start of the draft, anything can happen in the game of Dota. Maybe Six Cats find that comeback. We'll tune into a short break before we resume with Cringe Station Lunar Horse Trophy. Don't go anywhere and stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the Queen Station Lunar Horse Trophy. Team kicked 1 game up versus 6 cats who have gone for Baby's Earth Spirit, while Team kicked have gone for Jed's Lena. Yuheng, that was not the ideal game for 6 cats.
Yeah, absolutely not the game I expected. Also didn't expect the game with Storm this hard. And hopefully we don't see another one-sided game in this game number 2. Looking at the draft right now, there's a Centaur, Rubik, and Earth Spirit. I actually like this opening a lot more for 6 cat because all these heroes, they are better in this meta. They're the popular hero for a good reason. Because those heroes, they are good. They are really good in this meta. I also like this opening from Team Kick. They go back for the Ringmaster, and looks like that's the comfort for the support player. And they also have very good side lane set up with the Tusk and Laner. Just a solid lane, a melee plus a support tag team with a long range, fast attack speed hero. It just synergize really well together.
No, I mean, Jed's been playing his Lena for quite a while. It is, I would say, his most successful hero in this particular tournament. But again, it's that Retaliate by that Centaur, which makes it a bit difficult for the Lena to launch those right clicks. But I've always thought that the Lena's Fiery Soul plus the tag team is such a devastating combination. What kind of mid lane hero wins against the Earth Spirit, though?
The beauty of spirit heroes in the mid lane is not just about winning the lane. The beauty of all these spirit hero, like Ember, Void Spirit, Earth Spirit, that even they lost the lane, they always have a way to recover to the game. Unlike hero like Viper, if he lost his lane, his game is his purpose like already done. He has no good way to recover. He can't really make rotation, even he has a good rune. But compared to like Earth Spirit or like some other Ember Spirit hero, even they lost the lane, they just need to get some good levels, level 6, and then they get a good rune, Haste rune, Arcane rune, AD rune, and then they can make some things happen on the map, even with not a lot of item. And that's the beauty of and that is why like Spirit heroes or maybe Invoker Puck, all these heroes with some solid control, they are very popular in the mid lane. And I think most of the mid laner they should play with all these heroes instead of going for the Viper, Huskar, all this kind of like lane dominator, just want to stay in the lane. All that hero, they are not very strong in this meta.
What kind of carry hero that 6 cats needs to go for, because they had by far one of the most broken carries in the meta and they weren't able to make it work. Now against Selena, Sniper would be pretty good, but it kind of feels kind of weak. Maybe you go for something like a Lifestealer because you have that Infest Bomb with the Earth Spirit, or a range carry because you have that Workhorse past that 35 to 40 minute mark.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking at range carries here for 6 cat. And for this meta, range carry, most of the range carry, they are really good, very popular. And definitely the hot pick now in this meta. So they ban out the Lunar, and maybe they can go for something for like so they ban out the SF, they can go for something like Lunar. Lunar is another solid hero, and that also that's the DO6 type of hero. Launcher is a good hero, but maybe it's not suitable for the carry player. I have never seen, maybe once or twice, but I don't see DO6 play a lot of Launcher. Maybe that's why he lost the last game. Not able to have some impact. Maybe it's better to just go back for his comfort pick. We can see this game, the Launcher totally ignored. No one picks it, no one banned it. And looks like both teams realize that's not the hero for the player. It's better they go back for the comfort. Something like Lunar or something like... I'm not sure if they want to go for the Drow, because after the nerf, the hero win rate is not that great anymore. But Lunar's still good.
Yeah, I would imagine that Luna with 2 very strong frontliners would be pretty good. It definitely is a very important pick for 6 cats because they have a lot of magical damage. Physical damage is the only thing that they are missing. For Kick, though, they don't have much flex potential because they already have the Ember Spirit, so this Lina will be on that carry role. What kind of an offlaner do they need? Do they just steal away 6-Cat's playbook, pick up the Tidehunter for themselves, or you go for something like maybe a Mars because you already have the long right clicks?
Yeah, Mars is definitely one of the best pick against a Centaur because if they're trapped inside the ring, the Stampede won't be able to help them to run out of the ring. The problem is Mars playing against Rubik, he need to always use the passive or the spell after casting an ability. They might be a bit annoying for the Mars player, but Mars definitely a really good pick
10 seconds
for
remaining.
Team Cake. But the problem is the hero also not very popular in the meta. It's not very
5
strong,
seconds remaining.
and it got too many nerfs in the previous patches. It also has to depend on Yang preference here. He can play a lot of different type of hero. You can even go for the Doom, like you say that the Tidehunter you mentioned, or maybe just Underlord, but not good against the. Okay, they go for the Tidehunter.
The Tidehunter is, pretty much a very staple pick, right? As far as the meta is concerned, you can't go wrong with the Tidehunter unless it was 6-Cat's last game. That went very wrong. 6-Cat, it's time to pick up a carry hero, someone that destroys a Tidehunter as well, ideally. But there aren't too many heroes that can actually do that. This is okay. They decided to go for it. It'll be the Wind Ranger pick that comes out. It's good against the right clicks of the Lina, but weak against magical damage. And there's so much catch. There's the Tidehunter with the Anchor, the Ravage, the Ember Spirit with the Searing Chains, Tusk with the Snowball, Shards, Walrus Punch, Ringmaster with the Wheel of Wonder, and the Lina with the Light Strike Array. Like, if you're DO6 right now, if you don't have a BKB, I don't know how the Wind Ranger Focus Fire is ever going to be a thing.
Yeah, I think so too. I totally agree with that. But good carry player, they know when or how they enter the fight without getting focused down first. If it's the first one, they're going into the fight. Of course, it's gonna get nuked down, but it's gonna take the Laguna Blade. It's gonna get chained. It's gonna get Ravage. But good carry player, they know how to wait until the target showed up, until the spell used, and then they only will enter the fight without putting themselves in a very bad position. And hero like Wind Ranger, he also has really high, a decent movement speed with the Wind Run, and his facet also provide him some extra movement speed. Also like having like higher movement speed cap, and that's the beauty of Wind Ranger pick. He's pretty strong, pretty mobile, and he has a lot of potential to do a lot of damage in a fight on a single target. And he also can just run in and out with the Wind Run with the high movement speed. So I guess Wind Ranger is not a best hero, but it's still a pretty good pick right now in this meta. I like it.
Who do you think, or rather, which lineup do you think seems stronger, just based on the picks here?
Very even draft actually from both sides. Very solid draft. Not much. I'll give a 50-50 for both teams, especially after the first game. I thought that 6-Cat is the better team, but after the first game performance, Team Cake actually played really well today on the first game. Hopefully they could keep that up, and also hopefully 6-Cat plays a better game too, and give us a closer game. I want just a good game.
This entire tournament has been stories of rivalries, or rather stories of former teammates competing against each other. Now that's not the case over here, but if Kick win here, then Jed will be playing against Ken. Both of those two were on Team Ivory. So that's going to be definitely something very, I would say, interesting. In fact, I think Yona, I'm not sure if Yona was ever in Ivory or not. I don't think he was. I can't actually remember Yona's last name.
Yeah, I can't remember too.
But let's see, both teams across of the mid lane, as this Observer Ward, once these smokes break, will spot out the entirety of 6-Cat's lineup, but it's going to be Playhard whose smoke is going to break. He will still attempt to walk up. Stunned by the Hoof Stomp, but a Light Strike Array comes out in response. Playhard, though, will avoid the first blood temporarily, but should go down. KMP will draw first blood. He will give up his life as well, and it will just be a right-click montage from here on out. Never Die is going to be the second casualty. Yangji very low on his HP. DO6 will be able to take him out before dying himself. 3 for 2 as Jed does not have the Dragon Slave and does not have enough cost range to take BB out, and the Mirana also manages to run away. Overall, I would imagine. Oh, how?
Yeah, just slide click with the after the LSA. Easy kill. That's a big win.
Yeah. I mean, if it was a 3 for 2, I would imagine it was an even exchange, but now it's a 4 for 2.
Yeah, the fight started with with the smoke. I mean, Radiant walk up to the high ground, but they have the orbs like in the entrance. Yeah, look at the fight recap. They're actually getting more gold. I think that one also not include the Earth Spirit death. So they should get more gold in the level 1 fight exchange. Thanks to the level 1, thanks to the early observer what they placed down in the Radiant jungle entrance. That's a pretty big what allowed them to get a lot of kills in that fight. Even they lost the task at the start of the fight, but he decast his snowball before he died, and that provides some extra control and damage. Also bought some time for the team. Also make the Dire heroes to overcommit for the level 1 fight. And one thing that we need to realize, most people overlook, is the souvenir of Ringmaster. He get like so many souvenirs in the last fight. He used some Strawman Tonic, some Ubi Cushion. That also helps their team to win the level 1 fight better. And level 1 Ringmaster getting all this free spell or free stuff, it's just so good. Now he still have some free souvenir in his hand.
Do you collect any kind of souvenirs, Yuhang?
I'm not that kind of person. Sometimes I would like. I mean, when I was younger, I like to do so. But I realized now I'm older. I realize all this souvenir kind of like wasted some space in my room.
I would every so often I think that I like the idea of collecting souvenirs. So, but after a while I just get bored of the idea. So then I have a bunch of random useless things in my room.
Yeah, I realized that too when I get older, and then it become very dusty, just in the corner.
Top lane though, Ringmaster, Tidehunter. I don't think that they should be winning this lane. I don't even think they can get any kills. DO6 has the win run, 9 and Z has the leap. They have 2 escape mechanisms on 6 cats.
So this lane is just play for trade farm. Maybe it depends on which team has the better trade. They can slowly chip someone down with their right click. They have really good they have 2 good range hero on the Dire side, so they might just like take down the heroes. Bottom level 2 power spike, trying to go for the kill with the tag team and Lina long attack range. But Centaur is Centaur, man. It's really tanky. Already 1000 health on the Centaur.
Yeah, that 1000 health is definitely gonna make it difficult, but I would say that you do have the damage output with that tag team and the Lina's Fiery Soul. I think you can possibly get the kill here. It just depends on the Rubik and if he's able to lift someone back.
Yeah. It's easier to get a kill for the Lina and Tusk side, but if they mess that up, there's a very high chance that Rubik and Centaur can just turn their fight. 2 point of Centaur passive. Yeah, that actually helps him a lot to outtrade the Lina. Because Centaur has really high base regen, and Lina doesn't have any in this lane for Tusk and Lina, they don't have any sustain. If they keep like the Centaur and they're not able to kill him, Lina is taking more damage over the time.
Oh, they find the Light Strike Array on Never Die. Is there going to be that snowball coming in? There is, but it's just going to be used to disengage. Again, like you pointed out, the Retaliate is simply proving to be a bit too much. Mid lane, though, BB versus Yona. As Water Runes will be secure, Travis comes in with his little unicycle. Dagger is going to land, and BB, he might just be dead here. Yona will grab up yet another kill. He's now 2-0-2 thanks to that early game teamfight that we saw. And now we'll be able to grab up both Water Runes.
Wow, that's a huge win. Yona already leading in terms of blast hitting, in terms of CS. Now getting a kill, also board of bottom to get another kill on Rubik.
Oh, that
now
is,
getting both water. Yeah.
This is looking bad again, Yuhang. This is like 6 cats last time had a very strong laning phase draft, but this time they don't even have that, and they're just getting, well, beaten down across all 3 lanes, or rather just the 2 lanes.
Yeah, and this ranger lane is okay. Oh, bottom.
They do find the lift to stun down Jed. However, Tag Team is going to hold KMP back as well as the Ice Shards. Okay, Jed applying the right click on KMP. Won't be able to get that kill though. One last right click missing as Jed will attempt to walk away. But Never Die is going in for a very slow but effective chase. I think they are pretty much just going to converge. Observer will be planted down, so he will know that Jed is there. I mean, Jed's giving vision away with his courier as well, as both him and his courier will go down. So 6 cats do find a very good exchange on that bot side.
Yeah, good kill for the Dire side. The nuke damage from Centaur and Rubik is pretty high. The Fate bot and the Double Edge. We talk about not a lot of sustain from the Tars and Lina. So over the time, they will take too much damage from the Retaliate, from the Centaur passive, and then they also have better nuke damage from the Dire side. If they're not careful, they might get nuked down first before they can kill the target.
Dire's courier has been killed.
But good thing is Rubik get 2 kills. One on the courier, one on the hero. That's a pretty big net worth boost for the support Rubik. Oh no, Centaur.
Centaur managed to find that Hoofstrom, but that tag team damage is simply going to be too much. And where was that Rubik? He teleported towards that top side. Yuheng through the gate, trying to take someone out. But I don't think that will be possible. Youngji has a creep on him, so he'll just walk back into his tier 1 tower.
2 point on the Kraken too. That's pretty high
Radiant structures are
high value on the second point on Kraken because it blocks a lot of damage. Almost, it's more than double the damage block. Oh, with the chain turn.
Escape back is there by Travis though, so they'll keep him okay. All the meanwhile, Yona loses his courier. It's very interesting. 7-minute Shrine of Wisdom though last time around. I do believe it was 1 to, or rather no, 6 cats lost both their shrines if I recall correctly.
Yeah. By the way, Yona is almost level 8 at 7 minutes. That's pretty high level on the Ember.
As BB, he comes over towards that bot side. Jed trying to teleport away will never be possible, but they might actually steal away the Shrine of Wisdom. Play hard will get it done, and Travis got the Shrine of Wisdom on his own team side. DO6 will also fall, so even though they lost Jed, they'll take away the opposing carry. 6 cats, quite frankly, that was a terrible move they made. Like, if you are pulling in 3 heroes to take apart the other side's carry, why are you sending your 2 players on your safe lane to try and take the Shrine of Wisdom?
Yeah, definitely not the best play. And they actually lost, let me double check. They lost both of the Wisdom. Right, yeah, they lost both of the Wisdom, and they also lost 2 heroes on the top, thanks to the Ember Spirit rotation. Compared to last game, the net worth lead is not that big on Team Cake, but still they're in a huge advantage. Not just on the net worth, but also on levels. Very high levels on the Ember Spirit. Might almost get a solo kill in the middle now. Let's see. Okay. Oh, he bait out the Menadice and run away.
BB, he chose to roll in. And unfortunately, won't be able to walk it off. Yona will secure the kill. I don't even think I can say secure the kill. He was handed that kill by BB.
Yeah, he wanted to commit with because he already used his Magnet Dice. He got baited by the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit just ran him out after the Magnet Dice, but the Earth Spirit not happy with that. He wanted to commit. He really wanted to kill the Ember Spirit, and he needed that kill, but Travis is there, the Ringmaster is there. There's no way, there's not a chance the Ember Spirit will get a kill with the Magnet Dice on Ember. He also got the AD rune some more on the Ember Spirit.
Yona is level 9 before the 9-minute mark.
Yeah, that is very high level on the Ember Spirit. 5-0, 2 on the KDA. Already has a full Spirit Vessel complete. Bottom.
Jed will take out 9 and Z, but Jed will die too. They hard all alone against the carry as well as the Rubik, but he has a lot of HP, should just be okay. DO6 attempting to go through the gate will be possible. Play hard though, he is following DO6 across the gate.
Yeah.
And they do not have the Ravage. They don't even have a Soul Ring, so Youngji has literally no spell to use here. DO6 will have used his Wind Run, but finds the Shackle Shot before Playhard can use the Pulver's Punch. DO6 now trying to run away. Ice Shards are gonna land, and Youngji, it seems like Youngji and Playhard didn't believe the Ice Shards would actually land, but they do. Gush has now come out as well as a Whiplash, and they will be able to find DO6 with that Anchor Smash. Yona was here too, and now that advantage is starting to build up.
Yeah. the only lane that do well now you got destroyed by this rotation from kicked middle. Another Magnetize attempt.
Wheel of Wonder has been sent out, which has caught BB. He is probably gonna lose his life over here. Magnetize, not enough to take out Travis, but Never Die will ensure that kill. Unfortunately, they lost BB first. And they might just lose Never Die, hit by that Spirit. Russell trying to run away, but Yona can chase with his Remnant. One simple Sleight of Fist will do the trick after another Remnant has been used. Yona now on a wicked 6 streak, level 10 at the level 10 mark, and a 3,000 net worth advantage for Team Kicked.
Yeah, 6.2k net worth already on Yona Ember Spirit. This is one of the best Ember game I've seen right now in this patch. He has such a good start. And keep getting kills. He's going for the boost of travel. That tells us he's having a really good start. Normally we don't see boost of travel now on Ember Spirit in this meta because it's too costly. But he has such a good start, so he could afford that 2,000 gold recipe. And once he got that, the map is gonna be very hard for 6cat to play because Ember Spirit will just constantly push out one wave and able to travel to the other lane. Dina also about to complete his Milshom. Yeah, it's pretty fat, pretty farm. Okay, Speed is coming. If they get this kill, would be nice.
Yeah, Jet's very low, and a simple border smash will get it done. He did buy out for the Maelstrom though, so isn't going to lose on too much gold, but it is a nice recovery for BB, who is very far behind, 1 and 4 on the Earth Spirit. He doesn't even have the Spirit Vessel, but okay, yeah, he doesn't have the Spirit Vessel while the Ember does. Right, so there's a big power spike on the Ember, a missing power spike for BB.
Yeah, you're actually queuing up the Eel Scepter on Earth Spirit while they're killing the Lina at bottom. Ember Spirit and Ringmaster also making a rotation. They're gonna take the gate and bring the fight to bottom. When they can't defend this tower, they want to get a kill with it. Let's see.
Ooh, BO6 managing to outpace that Ravage. BB though won't be so lucky. He will just get taken out, and it's Never Die as well in the crosshairs of Jed. Will eat the Laguna, a few right clicks, and they will bring him down. And not that bad of an exchange, I suppose so, right? They took down a tier 1 tower, but that wasn't a clean escape afterwards.
Good Ravage from Yang Ji. Set up the fight, allow by some time for Ember Spirit to come in. Even they lost the tier 1 tower, but they make 6cat pay for it. They got 2 big kills with it. And again, the Earth Spirit died in the fight, which means the tempo is gonna get slowed down again on the Dire side. BO6 in trouble.
And I don't think he can run away anywhere. I mean, his wind run is expiring, body blocked by the Tidehunter, one more Remnant to use. In fact, it'll be the 2. BB, who has come in to try and help out DO6, will just have to roll away. And that is a dead Wind Ranger, again, for the 4th time. BB is 1-5, Wind Ranger is 1-4, KNP is 1-3. Doesn't get any worse than this.
Yeah, I'm looking at the kill score. Team Kick, they are 10 kill ahead. And that tells a lot. They're just owning the map, taking down another tier 2 top. And the movement from Earth Spirit can be better. Instead of playing reactive, I feel like you should play more with the Rubik and Mirana. Both of the support, they have decent levels. And they should just keep going to the Lina lane and keep applying pressure by killing the Lina with the Earth Spirit and bow support. But looks like BB is not doing that right now. He wanted to farm his Eel Scepter. But I don't feel that's a good idea because someone needs to do something on the map.
Yona is also 8-0-4. Yona has as many kills as, well, the entirety of Team 6cats have.
Yeah.
You know, the Team Kick proving scats don't have 9 lives.
And I'm looking at the task bottom. He's going for the Dire Shrine, stealing the Wisdom. And it looks like he's able to make it. Yeah.
I mean, there's not too much resistance for play hard. Oh,
yeah.
Oh man.
The map movement, and I'm not sure why. Like 6cat, they don't have the awareness of all this important timing, and they're also not making the right movement, not making the right decision. They're just farming in that Radiant jungle. That's not gonna do anything. It's better they go for the 40-minute shrine. At least they get something big.
There is a Kaya up for the Ember. Meanwhile, you have that beloved Eel Scepter up for BB that he has been trying to make. And he will showcase it by sending Playhard up into the air. They will be able to find the stealth skill, but I mean, it is just a simple Dusk kill. Meanwhile, they just lose their Wind Ranger.
Yeah.
So,
So,
not that worth it, if you ask me.
yeah, of course it's not worth it. And they trade the support for a carry. And it's not because of the map movement. They're not going for the right target. They're not going for to the right area. They need to look for the Lina. Killing the Lina will like damage the net worth. Also will buy them more time to for the Ranger to close the net worth gap. Or middle. Never die. It's gonna die here.
Steering chained up. Whiplash as well. And BB, unfortunately, won't be able to walk it off. He will also get caught. 2 and 6 now for that Earth Spirit. I would, I have a huge issue with spells being given complex names. Like, look at this. This Ringmaster ability called Tame the Beasts.
Yeah, Tame the Beasts.
You know, they're the Tide Hunter's ability. Look at what it's called. Dead in the Water. If you're a new player, right, you come in Dota, you see Dead in the Water, you see Tame the Beasts. That makes no sense in your mind. But imagine if it was as simple as calling this ability the Anchor, calling the Ringmaster's ability Whiplash. You would instantly know what those abilities do. You would have some idea. You wouldn't have to read a whole paragraph just to know.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Oh no, no rune, no fight, no kill. They just walk away. Well played by Team K. They went into the Dire Triangle, steal some farm, and bait out some of the rotation from the Dire hero, and then just got out safe without losing any heroes. That is something by providing info. Tide Hunter top might be in trouble.
Yeah, this could be a very big kill because there's no one coming to help him. Youngji will just drop down that Ravage because he thinks there's a chance he'll make it out, and in fact, he's right. BO6 won't even chase him.
Yeah, there's no Radiant hero show on the map. Only tasks show on the map, so they're not sure who is behind the Tide Hunter, and they choose to not chase him because the Tide Hunter also pretty tanky, 2.4k health with the concentrated wraps. The extra barrel from the item can make the Tide Hunter a lot tankier. So I guess that's okay, not chasing the Tide Hunter because it's just too tanky. Maybe they can go for again. They just look for the Lina. They're not looking for looking to kill the Lina at all. Now they have ran out of smoke. No rune, no smoke, and I'm not sure how they're gonna make the move on the map. Maybe they can kill a Ringmaster bottom. That's a pretty free kill, but it's not the best kill. Let's see if they get it. Maybe not. Yeah, Ringmaster is just playing with them, toying with them. Even he dies here, it's okay. Lina is free farming.
Yeah, Jed, I mean, he has the Dragonlance, the Boots of Travel, he can join his team, so the Ringmaster isn't as alone as Six Cats would think. Young G is farming up Six Cats resources in their own jungle. So it's not as if him farming affects the Lina's farming. And meanwhile, you have this Ember Spirit who is just in front of your tier 2 tower. No one can touch him. No, they all know he's there, but they're pretty much defenseless, to do anything about it. Even he has a Boots of Travel, right? So you go on the Ringmaster, there are 2 heroes that instantly show up. Young G.
Okay. Okay. A Spirit.
Oh, play hard, revealing his Blink Dagger. Even I did not see that one. Wheel of Wonder gets sent out, and they have plenty of damage to rip apart BB. In fact, DO6 just backs away with the lost remnants of his mana. And, I mean, I don't know what to say, Yuheng, because it just feels like Six Cats have no moves once Team Kicked show up.
Yeah. Just now, the Ember Spirit, he travels to a creep on the top, trying to kill the Wind Ranger. And Wind Ranger just used the Focus Fire to kill the melee creep to stop the Ember Spirit TP, and that shows how desperate he is right now. Just Focus Fire a melee creep to stop the Ember Spirit TP on the creep.
It is an elimination series, and I mean, desperate will be pretty much an apt way to describe Six Cats right now, as they're getting picked off left, right, and center inside their own part of their map. KNP stuck inside of the Ice Shards, tries to use that Hoof Stomp, roams around the Ice Shards, and the Stampedes to run away. BB, though, he is coming in, but a Ravage is going to hold him back. KNP guaranteed to die. Never died, now stuck in between of the 3 wishes. He wasn't there, or wishes he didn't come in to help at this point. BO3 now stuck trying to make his way back to his base, is going to be able to teleport away, so they only lose 2.
Oh, okay. Pretty big fight for Team Kate. And we can see the Dire team, they're constantly running away. They can't fight the Ember, they can't stop him. Ember has a shield in the last fight. Oh, they might be able to get a kill here.
Yeah, maybe stuck with a Walrus Punch. Sentry Ward plays down and won't be able to do anything. He smashes away Yona, tries to roll away, but won't be possible. Yona now on a beyond godlike streak, 11-0-8, while they're also losing their tier 2 tower. They've lost it. And
yeah,
I don't think there's any salvation here. Like, there's nothing they can do to salvage this, right? Last game we spoke about power spikes and whatnot. This time there's no power spikes on the horizon either. Like, what item can you hope for?
Maybe they can buy the BKB on the Dire heroes. Ranger BKB, Earth Spirit BKB, and then maybe there's still a chance fighting into the TIE Hunter, because BKB is gonna help them to ignore the Ravage, and maybe dispel the Ember Spirit Sealing Chain, some of the spell from the support. And that should be the next big power spike for the Dire hero to have a chance to come back. But they're about to lose a Roshan, which means yeah, they're gonna have lower chance winning the next fight. They have 2 life on the Lina with boost of travel, with insane attack range and attack speed. And maybe Dire heroes right now, 6 need to just slow the game down, find their farm, push out the lane, and hopefully they get a BKB on the high ground fight. Because we come to the same point, like same game state like last game. They're losing the mid game, the lane, and then they don't make any good rotation. And they need to wait for the next big timing on the high ground. They lost a Mirana, that's fine.
They do catch Yona. This could be perhaps the biggest kill in the game if they can actually grab it. Yona silence down. Power shot also lands, but he's been able to use his remnant. Just needs to get one more remnant, but he doesn't have it. The escape act though comes in by Travis, and they will turn the fight around on 6 cats. Ravage gets sent out, and this fight is done. Yona will not die. He will survive, while 6 cats lose everyone they came in with.
Oh, that was really close. If they kill the Ember there, that would be really nice to have the kill. But yeah, Task is ready to blink into Snowball to save the Ember, and there's a Ringmaster watching at the back, about to use the box to keep the Ember alive. He also has, I'm not sure what he has just now on the souvenir, maybe the Shawman Tonic, or maybe the Funhouse Mirror, anything. He also able to keep the Ember Spirit alive. And that was really close, killing the Ember. But he just has so much net worth, very high levels, and if the Earth Spirit has like similar levels, maybe there's still a higher chance to kill the Ember Spirit just now. TIE Hunter almost unkillable at this point. They can just march down to lane, putting the TIE Hunter at the front, Lina at the back, and take down all the towers with the Lina Aegis. They can even try to poke high ground now before the BKB complete on the Earth Spirit and Ring Ranger, but it's a bit risky. It's just better to farm the map and then wait for another big fight with the Ravage.
KNP gets got as well. Jet at this point does not care about that retaliate damage in return, because KNP, I mean, this Jet is level 17. It's I don't know. Your BKBs, they're so far away. It doesn't seem like BB's any closer to his BKB than he was 3 minutes ago.
Yeah. And Lina is already hitting the bottom tier 3 because there's no Centaur. 1 shield less on the Dire side, so they can try to take advantage of that to apply some pressure. Thunder can just tank up front line for the Lina, and oh, they might be able to kill the Rubik here.
BO3 is dead, and so is 9 and C. Meanwhile, Never Dies dead inside of the base. There's an entire fight happening elsewhere around the map. I'm not sure 6 cats have gotten the memo that they're losing their tier 3 right now, but at the very least they'll be able to take down Travis. Illusion blocks that Sacred Arrow. Yona won't get hit by that. Has no remnant though, so maybe they're gonna be able to take him down, but turns out that perhaps they will. Yona very low on his HP, silence down, and the smash is gonna kill him. Unfortunately, they will lose their melee barracks for it as well.
Yeah, a whole set of racks for the Ember Spirit kill. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it or not, because the building does not respawn. They won't come back.
And if 6 Cats, I mean, don't get their act together, they may not be able to come back as well. Elimination series, tournament lives on the line, and it doesn't really feel like we were watching a team play. It kind of feels as if we're just... yeah, CHS Yuhang. Like, this is the problem. There's a Ravage, and Youngji, he's waiting for it, but the BKBs have already come out, so now they have a 9-second timer to take out Jed, and they will be able to get it done. 6Cats to finally show some teeth in how they take this fight, and they will be able to find some very good kills, but the Ravage does get sent down alongside a 3-man Wheel of Wonder. Youngji, I know he's thinking about going back in, but will decide against it, as it will be Travis who does get caught, and in exchange for the Tidehunter, they'll be able to find the Ringmaster. So overall, I imagine 3-4 kills, a big swing going their way. I don't know if that's still worth losing your barracks over.
Now it's a bit better because they kill the Ember. They know that there's no Ember on the map. That's why they can kill the Lina and the Ringmaster because they have BKB. They totally like outplay the Tidehunter because they have BKB. They know the Tidehunter can't stun them. They're pressing the BKB slightly earlier, but that's good enough to kill the Lina. And they got a lot of gold in the last 2 minutes by killing the Ember Spirit and Lina. But still, I'm not sure if that's enough to recover, to come back. But yeah, it's still okay. Getting some trade, getting some gold back after losing so much. Maybe they can try to play the map a bit more, push out the lane as far as they can, and then hopefully they get more items. They also have the stolen Ravage on Rubik. He has a blink. Maybe he can get a kill with it. You know?
Yeah, Travis is gonna get caught. BB is gonna come rolling in as a stolen Ravage gets used on a Ringmaster who isn't even dead yet. BB will miss that roll, and Travis will eventually die alongside Yona. They found the Ember. 6Cats are able to play with their power spikes after all, as BB will find that crash into Playhard, who's gonna get hit by the arrow. 3 entire kills for only having lost their 1 Rubik is very well worth it for 6Cats.
Yeah, for sure. That's a good use of the Ravage. They set up the kill on the Ringmaster and stop the Tidehunter a little bit, and also somehow catching the Ember Spirit with the Shackle, I believe, and then nuke him down with the Ranger damage. Beautiful, solid kill. Looks like yeah, that kill on the Emperor and some kill in the Dire base on the Lina, that's actually helped them get some item and allow them to win this fight. And Team K, they have to be careful, man. Yeah, they have such a heal lead. But still, if they keep throwing all this advantage away, it's gonna be hard for them later to take the next fight. Now they need to wait for the BKB on the Emperor or the Lina. Oh, solo kill attempt. Not enough damage.
BB walks it off, but barely so. And well, Lina doesn't actually have the big damage dealing items right now, Yuhang. I mean, sure, there's a lot of attack speed, there's a Silver Edge, but you ideally want that, at least the Daedalus. But he has decided to go for the BKB first. Now, this game is a lot more salvageable than where 6Cats were 5 minutes ago. If there was a 16 to 17,000 disadvantage, they had lost their barracks, but right now is just a 10,000 disadvantage. DO6 does have the farm right now. Will be able to get it. That actually has the Daedalus gold.
With this amount of damage and item on the Dire side, they might need to try to contest a Roshan. They cannot just give the Roshan away, and then they'll have lesser chance to fight on the high ground, because having 2 light of Lina, it's just harder for them to defend the high ground. Right now, they need to push out the map, and hopefully, and pray for the Roshan will spawn at bottom right now, and then maybe they have a chance to come back. They should take it. I mean, they should take the Roshan area now by placing the orbs, checking the Roshan pit, and then hopefully they kill the Roshan fast enough before the Thunder arrive. Let's see if they can do so. They have some orbs, some SMG on the Dire support. Also, they already pushed out the bottom lane.
Tidehunter also there.
No. It's a long Roshan spawn time, 2 minutes.
Yeah, 2 entire minutes is a very long time, in fact. I mean, unless we don't actually know when it'll respawn. It's just as guaranteed. And I've never been. At times, I've convinced myself I know how to read this clock, but I just pretending. I don't really know, Yuhang. No, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't know too. So which means the Roshan is gonna spawn on the top side, and oh wait, bottom. If they kill Lina, it'll be nice. They need a good shackle for this one.
Oh, Jed
Detected.
able to activate his Silver Edge, but doesn't have the BKB. DO6. Oh, they got hit by
Nice.
the arrow. And DO6 will be able to convert that into a secured kill, but gets stuck inside of the ice shards. However, the Tusk has lost his life, and DO6 apparently will be abandoned by his team. No one coming to help him, as BB, as well as the Centaur KNP, very far away, trying to find farm, Yuhang.
Yeah. I guess it's still okay. Still a good exchange by killing the higher level Lina or higher net worth Lina. Actually give a lot of goals to DO6. Now DO6 is higher level than the Lina now because of that kill just now. A spirit getting caught. Also his BKB.
Alongside that boulder smash, we'll be able to take down Travis. Even with the escape act, I don't think Travis will live. 845 going the way of BB's pockets, and the lead, sure, it is swung back in the Radiant side's favor, but I mean, Kicked are giving unnecessary chances, unnecessary gaps in the way that they're playing. They can stick as a 5-man right now, Yuhang.
Yeah, they can just stick as 5-man after the BKB complete or some item complete on the Lina. Ember Spirit.
BB
BKB
also gets caught out. His BKB on about 2 seconds of a cooldown right now. Will be able to activate it, but might not decide to use it because he does have the Remnant. And there's that Celestial Quiver. It just tickles the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, they need to be careful not to give any unnecessary kills away right now. And Roshan will be up on the top. They can go for the push after the Roshan ages. And then they can even wait for the next big item on Lina, which means it's the MKB. Oh, Rubik got killed.
Rubik is dead.
Great.
BB wasn't able to
BKB.
roll away. No BKB available. Sacred Arrow will land on the Tusk. However, there is that anchor. The dead in the water against the Earth Spirit. Ravage will get sent out. Actually, Clips KNP as well on the outskirts. And they will find the kill on BB. DO6 will take out Playhard. But it is a mid laner for a support, as Yona will jump right back in, dodges away that Hoosham, activates his own BKB. Light Strike Array as well as the Wheel of Wonder sent out, and KNP will lose his life. 2 of your strongest heroes, 2 of your frontliners now gone. Your only frontliners, in fact.
Yeah, now they can't take this fight anymore. They can't restart the Lina. Ranger has no BKB. Without BKB, it's just very hard for him to commit the Lina kill. Nice chase stun. Can they kill Lina here? Maybe not.
Yona will Remnant in instead. Never Die is pretty much just going to be dead. DO6 trying to find that focus fire kill on Yona will not be possible. Ember Spirit right now has about 3,500 HP. He is so tanky. DO6 now gets hit by that Light Strike Array, and that will be his end. He does not possess a buyback, and this will be a guaranteed lane of barracks, perhaps even more.
Yeah, maybe 2 lane of Rex. 80 second with every Ranger. No way back to the game. Buyback goal is 400 gold shot, and even with all the bounty when they pick up on the map is not enough. Oh wait, looks like Team K they decide not to push. Maybe because Lina is a bit too low on HP now, so they go for the safer play, which is the Roshan. I would really like to see someone get a offering the lifesteal to buff the Lina. It would be nice if they have it on play hard, so Lina can save his save one more slot. Don't need to get the Satanic yet. Just go for the BKB now. Get the Aegis banner. Okay.
So they have everything for the final push to end
Yes.
Six Cats' misery in this third game. Jed, I mean, probably won't stick. You can actually use 2 minutes of your BKB timer, farm up for your BKB, and then go high ground. But do you think that's unnecessary? They have enough right now to safely, comfortably take the game away.
If they let the Ember Spirit and turn the front line for the Lina and just kill heroes before they can get on top of the Lina, then maybe Lina and BKB is not required. Oh, big fight coming. Look at Lina.
Jed gonna get lifted up, will immediately lose his Aegis. Yona will come in with the Remnant, has the BKB. BB will crash into the Lina once more, but the Rabbit gets sent out, and the wheel, or rather the escape act, protects Jed. However, he doesn't have a BKB, and BB should be able to take him out as well. They have lost their carry on Team Kicked, as the Mirano will buy back into it. BO6 will be able to take out Play Hard. Meanwhile, it's Yona trying to dish out damage towards KNP, a very tanky Centaur, but they will be able to cut through him in the end. I do think the Team Kick do have to get back, though. They are not going to be able to achieve the objective they picked up the Aegis for. Oh, 9 and Team, they find us searing chains. The Whiplash again comes out. Gosh,
wow.
Takes out both 9 and C as well as Never Die. Now it's DO6 in trouble. Again, no BKB available, no buyback available either, and BB has to go in to save his Wind Ranger, who is also leashed down and will not be able to escape. Jed knows that one stings for Six Cats, as they may have just lost this game, may have just lost this series, and may have just ended their own tournament run.
Yeah, even they lost the Lina at the start of the fight, he lost the AJ. The Lina died twice in the fight, and the support trying their best to save the Lina, but looks like the damage, the disable, the spell damage, just too much for the Lina, who has no BKB. But doesn't matter. The TIE Hunter and Ember Spirit, they are too strong. They are too very far ahead, and they're still able to win that fight even without the Lina. And right now they're taking the last set of racks. They have some decent damage. Should be able to get a Mega Creep here.
Gets sent out. BB is not gonna get caught with it, but does get delayed long enough for them to take out the melee barracks. Perhaps they are getting distracted by Six Cats respawning. They don't like these supports. As it will be Never Die inside of the snowball. In fact, a reverse snowball. They send the Tidehunter into their own fountain, but he has the escape act, and now the Rubik is dead. Still 25 seconds for DO6 to respawn, and this will be Mega Creeps being achieved by the side of Team Kick. And Jed's here.
Lina is here.
This game is done.
Yeah, they can just kill the building now. 30 seconds without Rubik.
Oh, BB's rolling boulder gets intercepted this time around. Lina, or rather Jed, dishes out the right clicks, takes out KNP without much effort. BB won't be able to roll into Jed and will just lose his life. DO6 very far away, goes in for one last Hail Mary play, has no wind run but has a BKB available. Jed will attempt to land the stun, but instead will get shackle shot. And Travis, though, coming in with the escape axe saves will mean that BB has to just tap out. Six Cats will be eliminated from Lunar Horse Trophy, and it will be kicked to move on further to play against Mentality Monsters. It is now going to be former teammates versus former teammates in the next matchup.
Yeah, Team Cake definitely lock in today. Can tell they are here to win, not just to play. And hopefully the next team that play against Team Cake, they need to maybe do some homework. They need to maybe ban out some of the key heroes, right? Ringmaster, and that's one of the. I feel like that's one of the most important hero for Team Cake. He actually achieved a lot of things in the team fight. The box is actually just make the other team overcommit for the saved target. The box is too strong and they had no way to answer that. They had no dispel to take away the box, and it brought so much time for Team Cake to play the fight because of the box save and also the task. This game is just paired really well with the Lina. Overall, just a better performance, better map movement, and better map control from Team Cake. And I didn't expect this 2-0, but yeah, Team Cake is a really good team from these two game performance. They looks like a really good team in this tournament.
Yeah, I agree. Team Cake taking down a team like Six Cats is not easy, despite of how easy they made it seem. But it's going to be a different kind of beast altogether, because they are now going to be playing against Mentality Monsters, the likes of CJ, the likes of Ken, as well in that roster. Can Jed actually defeat his former teammate? I suppose we'll just have to see. We'll be back with Green Station Lunar Horse Trophy in about I would say, I can't actually do math, but it's going to be around in 40 minutes. So me and Yu Heng, we will be back for that series. Make sure to tune in on then.